Have you ever felt stuck in a cycle of anxiety, where the constant sense of urgency seems to take over your thoughts, making your dreams and desires feel farther away? Perhaps you're trying to manifest something big in your life, a new career, a deeper relationship, or even better health and balance. But every time you try, anxiety creeps in, blocking your energy and making everything seem more distant. I understand this constant feeling of inner struggle is exhausting. Sometimes, anxiety doesn't come with clear fear, but with a constant sense of running out of time. You begin to worry about the future and try to control everything, believing that the more you try, the faster things will happen. But without realizing it, this excessive effort only creates a block in your energy. And that's when the manifestation process starts to fail. When you're anxious, your body is literally in a constant state of alert, activating what we call the fight or flight response. This puts your mind into a survival mode, disconnecting you from the elevated frequency needed to manifest your desires. The body responds to anxiety physically: chest tightness, shallow breathing, muscle tension. All of these send signals to your brain, reinforcing a state of negative vibration, one of lack and fear. In quantum terms, every thought and emotion you have sends a frequency to the universe. When you're anxious, that frequency is filled with resistance and distrust. The quantum field, which is always responding to this energy, cannot manifest what you truly want. Instead, it continues to reinforce what you're vibrating: more anxiety, more uncertainty, and more blocks. But there is good news. By beginning to understand this dynamic and working with it, you can transform anxiety into a powerful tool for manifestation. The key to unlocking this energy lies in recognizing what anxiety is really trying to show us. It is, in fact, a signal from the body and mind that something needs to be adjusted, something needs to be released. True transformation begins when you choose to step back and realize that fear and anxiety are not signs of weakness, but opportunities for growth. Imagine that you have an internal frequency, like a radio station. When you're anxious, your frequency is tuned to a channel of fear and resistance. To unlock your quantum potential and align with your desires, you need to recalibrate this frequency. Take a moment and close your eyes. Begin by breathing deeply. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for 4, and exhale for a count of 4. Repeat this for 3 to 5 minutes. Slow, deep breathing sends a signal to your brain that you're safe, that there is no immediate threat. This simple act begins to alleviate anxiety. After the breathing, pay attention to your body. Where do you feel tension? In your shoulders? In your neck? In your hands? Feel these areas. And as you exhale, imagine releasing the tension, letting go of all the built-up pressure. With each breath out, envision the negative energy leaving your body and being sent out into the universe. Now, with your mind calmer, visualize yourself in a scenario where what you desire is already manifested. Picture yourself living that dream, feeling what you would feel, seeing what you would see. This will send a signal to your quantum field that you're already aligned with your intention. With your body relaxed and your mind open, you tune into the frequency of what you want. So, the next time you feel anxiety taking over, remember, it's not a weakness, but an opportunity to align your energy. By focusing on the present, releasing tension, and tuning your vibration to your desire, you begin to change your reality. As you do this, your energy begins to flow freely, allowing the universe to work in your favor and manifest your dreams. Have you ever wondered how some people seem to effortlessly manifest their dreams, while others struggle, despite their best efforts? The answer often lies in the deep connection between our beliefs and our reality. The truth is, our mind doesn't just observe the world, it shapes it. What we believe about ourselves, our capabilities, and the world around us directly influences the reality we experience. At the heart of this process is a concept explored by neuroscientists like Joe Dispenza. Our beliefs reprogram our brains and, in turn, our perception of reality. When we repeat certain beliefs over and over, whether positive or negative, we are literally rewiring our brain to see more of what we believe. This happens because of a powerful process known as neuroplasticity, which means the brain is constantly changing based on experiences and thoughts we have. When you consciously choose to focus on empowering beliefs, You activate new neural pathways that align with your desires. On the other hand, when you dwell on limiting beliefs or doubts, you reinforce negative neural pathways, keeping you stuck in a cycle of lack and limitation. So, how can you tap into this power to reprogram your brain for manifestation? The answer lies in accessing elevated states of consciousness, especially at night, when your mind is more receptive to new information and subtle shifts in energy. Imagine that your mind is like a sponge, soaking in everything it is exposed to. The state right before you fall asleep is one of the most powerful moments for planting seeds of new beliefs and intentions. Your brain is entering a state of deep relaxation, and its frequency begins to slow down, making it more susceptible to suggestion and visualization. This is why visualizing your desires before sleep can be incredibly effective for manifesting your dreams. When you practice visualization, you create a vivid mental image of the life you want to manifest. By doing this, you are sending a clear signal to your subconscious mind about what you want. The more you visualize, the more you are retraining your brain to align with that vision, making it feel more real and achievable. In addition to visualization, meditation plays a key role in shifting your brain waves to a state of receptivity. During meditation, your brain moves from the active, alert beta state to the calmer alpha and theta states. These are the brainwave frequencies associated with deep relaxation, creativity, and heightened receptivity. It is in these states that your mind is most open to new ideas and shifts in perception. To take advantage of this, try a simple practice before sleep. Find a comfortable position and close your eyes. As you relax, take slow, deep breaths. Focus on the breath moving in and out of your body. Then begin to visualize your ideal reality. See yourself already living the life you desire, feeling the emotions, experiencing the success, love, or health you wish to manifest. As you breathe and visualize, affirm to yourself that this is your new reality. Speak with conviction and trust that your mind is absorbing these new beliefs. You are programming your brain to align with the energy of what you want to attract. The more you make this practice a nightly ritual, the more you will notice subtle shifts in your reality. Your brain is reprogramming itself to expect and attract what you desire, making it easier for you to recognize and seize opportunities when they arise. As you continue to align your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with your desires, you begin to enter into a new frequency, one where manifestation becomes effortless and natural. The connection between your beliefs and your reality becomes clearer, and you'll start seeing your dreams take shape in ways you may never have imagined before. One of the biggest misconceptions about manifestation is the belief that you need to control every detail, the timing, the process, and the steps involved. Many people believe that if they just work hard enough and focus their energy on the outcome, they can make things happen faster. However, this mindset is often one of the greatest barriers to manifestation. In truth, the more you try to control, the more you disconnect from the natural flow of the universe. When you focus on controlling the process, you're essentially telling the universe that you don't trust its timing or wisdom. This creates resistance, a block in your energy that prevents the manifestation from flowing freely. It's important to understand that manifestation isn't about force or urgency. It's about alignment. The moment you release the need for control, you open yourself up to receiving what's meant for you. The universe has its own timing, and while you may not always understand why things happen when they do, there's always a bigger plan at work. Let's take a step back and consider how nature operates. Think about the cycles of the seasons. A seed doesn't struggle to grow. It simply trusts the process. It doesn't question whether the rain will come or whether the sun will shine. The seed allows itself to be nourished, growing at its own pace. In the same way, manifestation works best when you trust that everything is unfolding as it should, even if you can't see the full picture yet. This doesn't mean you should sit back passively and wait for things to fall into your lap. Manifestation requires action, but it's inspired action, guided by your intuition, not by force or urgency. When you stop trying to control every detail, you allow space for inspiration to flow in. You create a state of receptivity where the right opportunities and people can enter your life effortlessly. Think about a time in your life when things seem to fall into place naturally, almost as if the universe was supporting you every step of the way. Perhaps you met the right person at the right time, or you found yourself in the right place when you needed to be. Those moments were possible because you let go of trying to control everything, and instead, you allowed life to unfold in its own perfect timing. This is the essence of manifestation. Not forcing, but allowing. It's about trusting the process and knowing that your dreams are already on their way to you. The universe is constantly responding to the energy you put out. And when you trust that everything will happen at the right moment, you align yourself with the natural flow of life. So, what is the key to releasing control and embracing the flow of manifestation? It's about practicing surrender. Surrender isn't about giving up on your dreams or resigning yourself to a life of passivity. It's about letting go of the tight grip you have on how things should unfold. When you surrender, you open yourself up to infinite possibilities. You trust that your desires are already on their way and that the universe will bring them to you at the perfect time. Remember, the universe isn't a taskmaster, it's a partner. It wants you to succeed, and it works in alignment with your energy. By releasing control, you allow that partnership to flourish, and you create the space for manifestation to unfold with ease. Imagine for a moment that you could align your energy with your dreams so seamlessly that manifestation happened almost effortlessly. The truth is, you can. With a simple 3-step practice that takes just a few minutes before bed, you can recalibrate your vibration to match the frequency of your desires, allowing the universe to respond more effectively. The key to manifestation is not just in wishing for something, but in aligning your inner vibration with the energy of what you want to create. Just like tuning a radio to the right station, you must match your frequency to the frequency of your dreams. When you do this, your desires begin to flow more easily into your life. Before you fall asleep, your mind enters a highly receptive state. This is the perfect moment to harness the power of your intention. In this relaxed, meditative state, you can send a clear signal to your subconscious mind, which in turn sends it out to the quantum field. By practicing this 3-step technique each night, you're essentially tuning your energy to the exact vibration of what you want to manifest. First, start by relaxing your body. Lie down in a comfortable position and take a few deep, calming breaths. As you inhale, imagine breathing in pure, healing energy. As you exhale, release any tension or negative emotions that may have built up during the day. Let your body become a vessel of calm and clarity. Feel the weight of the day leaving your body and allow yourself to sink into the peace of the present moment. Once you're fully relaxed, bring to mind the dream or desire you wish to manifest. Visualize it clearly in your mind's eye. Imagine what it feels like to already have it. What does your life look like? How do you feel when you've achieved this goal? Experience the emotions associated with it. Joy, gratitude, excitement, peace. The more vividly you can connect with the feelings of having already manifested your dream, the stronger the signal you send out into the universe. Next, as you continue to visualize, hold the intention that this desire is already yours. Trust that it is already on its way. In your mind, say to yourself, I am so grateful for this manifestation. It is already here. As you affirm this, imagine your energy expanding, filling the room, and reaching out into the universe. Feel your connection to your desires deepening, knowing that what you want is being drawn toward you. The final step is to surrender. After a few minutes of visualization and affirmation, let go of the need to control how or when your desire will manifest. Trust that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring everything into place. Allow yourself to fall into a peaceful sleep, knowing that you've already set the wheels of manifestation in motion. By practicing the simple 3-step technique before sleep, you align your vibration with your desires, sending out a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive. The more you practice, the more natural it will become, and soon you'll begin to notice small shifts in your life. Signs that the universe is responding to your energy. Opportunities will arise, people will enter your life, and the doors of manifestation will begin to open, all because you have taken the time to tune your energy to the frequency of your dreams. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to believe that the key to manifestation lies in constant action, thinking, and effort. We're often told that we must always be doing, visualizing, planning, strategizing. However, one of the most powerful, yet often overlooked, aspects of manifestation is silence. Yes, silence. The quiet space where the mind and body can release the constant noise of thought and activity. In silence, you create a sacred space where the quantum field can respond without interference from the mind's chatter. It's in these moments of stillness that you truly connect with the universe and where the seeds of your desires can grow. You see, when you are constantly thinking, planning, and trying to control everything, you're essentially filling your energy with resistance. Your mind is trying to figure out how things will manifest, which only creates tension and blocks the natural flow of energy. But in silence, you surrender the need to know the how and simply allow the universe to work in its perfect timing. Silence doesn't mean doing nothing. It means allowing the space for everything to come together without the need to manipulate or force it. Just like a plant doesn't struggle to grow, it simply grows because it's allowed to be nourished by the earth and the sun. Your dreams will manifest when you give them the freedom to unfold in their own time. When you enter silence, you allow the energy of your desires to integrate with your being. In this space, you stop pushing and start receiving. It's a shift from a doing mindset to a being mindset, from striving to trusting. So, how do you incorporate silence into your manifestation practice? Start by creating quiet moments throughout your day. These could be moments of meditation, sitting in nature, or even just taking a few deep breaths in a peaceful space. The goal is to create a moment where you simply be, where you exist without the need to plan or analyze. When you enter the state of stillness, allow your mind to clear. Focus on your breath, the sounds around you, or even a mantra that resonates with your intention. In this space, the energy of your desire will begin to flow freely, and you'll notice a sense of peace and alignment that comes from just being in the present moment. It's also important to embrace the silence before sleep, as you lay down to rest. Instead of filling your mind with thoughts about the day or worries about the future, allow yourself to sink into the peacefulness of the moment. Let go of the need to control anything, and simply rest in the knowing that everything is already in motion. By entering the space of quiet before sleep, you create the perfect environment for your subconscious mind to work on manifesting your desires. Remember, manifestation isn't just about effort. It's about allowing. The more you embrace the power of silence and stillness, the more you create space for your desires to manifest. The universe doesn't need you to constantly push or strive. It needs you to trust and align your energy with what you desire. When you can find peace in the silence, you'll find that manifestation becomes less about doing and more about allowing.